Hi everyone, this is Natraj. I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to talk about that setting the Cloud DNS for external domain name through Terraform. So in this video, I'm going to transfer my external domain name to the Google Cloud DNS. So what is the Google Cloud DNS? It is the most familiar thing everyone knows. So DNS means domain name system service. So it is a powerful DNS service. You can easy to manage and configure your domain anywhere. So you'll see some major advantage. The first one is that the fast resolutions of your domain to that your IP address. Next one is that you can connect that seamlessly to your domain to various Google service like Compute Engine, App Engine or Load Balancer. Features. We'll see the feature one by one. The first one is that authoritative DNS lookup, holding that IP address of all the domains. Manage that zone for your project. So the DNS you can easily to add, edit or delete your DNS record under the managing zone. Next one is that you can create the private DNS zone. So basically that you can easily to manage your internal DNS solution. Some case if you don't want to expose your application with globally, you can also possible to host that application in internal purpose. In this case we can go with that private DNS solutions. Next one is that view the DNS log. So basically the DNS is capturing that all the events. So we can able to export that log itself. Next one is that DNS peering, which can allow to DNS query with other DNS network also. Next one is that DNS forwarding. Basically that we are forwarding that DNS query to outside the DNS of the networking. Next one is that DNS security. Basically that protect your network from that cyber attack. Next one is that container native cloud DNS. So here we are able to integrate with GKE. So this is one of the add-on feature here. So we'll move to the next slide. Google Cloud DNS pricing model. So the Google Cloud DNS offered with two pricing model. The first one is that pay as you go. Another one is that subscription model. So when you choose with pay as you go model, the cost of the calculation based on that number of queries and the number of the zone you have. Another one is a subscription model. So basically to calculating the price with the flat rates. Comparison between that Google Cloud DNS to the other DNS provider. So this is the most important to consider the features and pricing of the each provider. Also the Google's DNS offers number of benefits such as scalability, availability and security. So based on that we have to conclude the things. So moving to next slide. Terraform Workflow, the pre-request part. So in my case I am procured the domain from GoDaddy. I am going to integrating with my Google DNS server. Next one is that Google Cloud project account it must to create before itself. Next one is the Terraform. You have to install the Terraform where you are in running this Terraform code. You can see in this diagram the entire Terraform operation I am performing under my Visual Studio. So as I said earlier, my domain is registered under the GoDaddy. The domain name called cloudroot7.xyz. So once that the managed zone record is created, after that I have to update the name server into that GoDaddy. So this entire operation I performing through the Terraform. Let's see the code. We are at the Visual Studio Code. Already I cloned that my source code from my repository. This repository is available in public. Anytime you can able to clone this code. So these are a Terraform tree structure I defined. You can see in the left hand side main.tf file, provider.tf file, terraform.tf vars and variable.tf vars. So we will see the one by one. The first one will be main.tf file. So the first resource is going to create the DNS record. We can see the parameter one by one. The naming I define is the unique my cloud root 7 domain zone. It will be unique for everywhere. The main important is that DNS underscore name. I procured the domain from the GoDaddy. That similar name only I have to define along with the dot actually. The description is based on your convenience, you can add it. Next parameter is force underscore destroyed equal to true. Basically I am forcefully to delete this operation whenever I am executing the Terraform destroyed command. Next resource is the output section. The output is basically to show that name server records. So once this operation is completed, then I'm moving to that provider.tf file. The provider.tf file I defining with that the Terraform required versions according to that documentations. Then you can see the provider sections. I pointed with that Google. Here you can see the credential is one of the things, because this is a service account. Necessity permission already I defined here. According to my case, project ID and region zones I defined. Those information is coming from that variable section. Then I'm moving to the terraform.tf files. Here I define with the project ID, so whichever I'm using here. Then I'm moving to the Terraform TF files. This variable I'm defining with my project IDs. Before executing the Terraform operation, we can see that Google console page to validating the whether any existing services exist or not. So right now I'm landed at my page. Just refreshing this icons. Here it will be showing the none of the record. Then I'm moving back to my Visual Studio. Then you can click the three dots, new terminal. So here we are going to executing the first for init command to downloading all the plugins. Here now plugin is completed. Then I can executing the plan command to validate my syntax under that all the details. Yeah, planning option also successfully executed. Then I executing the Terraform apply command. Just I am elaborating this screen output. It be going to add the one service. Just I can give the yes input. Now zone is creating. Yeah, now the Terraform successfully executed. Also along with the output also listed. These are our things NS records. We have to update into that GoDaddy. Now I am going back to that Google Cloud Console page. Just refreshing this icon. Yes, one of the zone name is created. Just I click it here. According to my scenario, all the namespace and the record is created. Now I am moving to the DNS propagation page to validate that currently which namespace is pointed with my domain. Yeah, so directly I am typing my domain name. Is it? So I am mentioning with the namespace record. Just I search it. Yeah, currently is pointed with my GoDaddy namespace. So now I am moving to my GoDaddy domain page. So right now I landed into my GoDaddy page. Then I can click that domain. Yeah, these are the domain I procured, so it will be listing here. Then I can click the manage DNS. Now I am clicking the namespace server. You can see I think the NS67 and the NS68 it will be showing here itself. You can easily to validate with that. Currently my domain is pointed with GoDaddy only. Based on the Terraform name server record, I am going to update with that my GoDaddy. I am moving to my Visual Studio Code. I copy the entire item to that paste it into my GoDaddy. Now I am changing that my name servers. I use my own name server. Just I am updating here. Just I make it 2. And 4 as well. Yeah, I am change it. Now I am going to save it. Now name server is updated. Just continue. Yeah, it be successfully is progress. Some case the DNS propagation will take 24 hours, depends upon the cloud provider. So in our case I am going to check the namespace on that NS lookup online website. This is other validating this our records. Just I pasting on my domain. Type I can going to choose with NS. Just I run the ns lookup command. Yeah, you can see the answer. Whatever the recently defined, those things will be visible. Yeah, we successfully transfer our domain from GoDaddy to that Google providers. So I hope this video will be useful to everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.